Hello and welcome to the inaugural episode of Shaken Unfiltered. Mike's on, drinks in hand. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
Good. I'm Jen,
I'm Lindsay.
and we are here. Where are we
Why are we here?
here? So we decided to hit record instead of delete text messages and conversations that might have been better kept in private. And we're like, why not? Let's create some content and some conversation.
We're doing this anyways at home or at the bar, so we might as well just
Let's make some
record it.
friends. Yeah, just make some friends.
Let's
right?
see if other
Exactly.
people wanna join the conversation. Right now, we have to give our listeners
A little context.
because you are in the spirits industry. So
Yep.
part of our podcast is always gonna have a theme.
Hence, the name of our podcast is Shaken Unfiltered. It's not wholly focused on cocktails and cocktail culture. It's a cocktail conversation. However, we like to sprinkle in a little social element, which is cocktailing. These are
That's
two
where true
guys-
conversations come.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And we have hella great stories, cocktailing and past lives. Again, content for the time. I'm promoting unsolicited by either company. So my favorite products that we have demos on. Am I saying what the name of my was? Okay. So my cocktail is our Ocean Organic Espresso Martini.
You only can see it if you're watching our YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube.
It's a tall liter bottle.
Thick and
And
black.
the aroma is just heavenly. It's that authentic espresso smell that just gets you. But the kicker is all you have to do is shake it with ice and it comes out this beautiful presentation, great creme on top, easy peasy. So my cocktail, since it's the time of the year where we're at, it's called the Guilt Trip. Like,
Love it.
have a little cocktail, maybe a little earlier than we need to, but also feeling really good about the nest being empty or kids being out.
Yeah, we're going to talk about summer. But first, the one thing that I love about this cocktail that you haven't talked about is that how many calories is in each drink? I do.
That's 105. So really the ingredients in this, the base is Ocean Organic Vodka, Maui, Ultra Premium, and we blend that with some deep ocean mineral water, real espresso, and a very light touch of agave. So it is not sweet, but it is certified organic. It's gluten-free. It's easy to make.
Dairy-free. Dairy-free.
Dairy-free.
It's great. Also, Ocean is not sponsoring us.
No. So they have no affiliation to our promotion here.
It's just
so-
really good, guys.
So any liability in terms of preparation or promotion is solely on us. The company has no idea we're doing.
I don't know, but it's also really good.
Yeah, we have a demo available through social and YouTube.
Yeah.
Website.
It's at Shaken Unfiltered on YouTube and TikTok. Anyways, shameless plug.
Should we do a little bit about who we are and why we're here?
Yeah, let's do that so we
Okay.
can meet us.
So I'm Jen, and the premise of our podcast is bringing two middle-aged friends together, decade apart. I'm 51. I am a mom. I've been married, going on my almost second marriage, divorced once, two kids who are officially out of the nest, and I'm looking for something to do. So, okay, why are you?
Okay.
Who are you?
Okay, so I also am a mom of two, but mine are at very different age and stage.
So you're shadowing me because
I
we both have
am.
boys.
You've been a big part of helping me get through dealing with the stuff that is so hard being a working mom, all the sports, all the
A boy mom.
a boy mom, but and then also how to be a good spouse through all of that and how to be a good worker and all that stuff. So we're gonna dig deeper into that. But my boys are right now, my oldest is in middle school, just went into 6th grade, which is wild.
I can't believe that.
My youngest is still in elementary school. Yeah, I'm still doing all the drop-offs. I have bus stop times, all that fun stuff.
Can I just say is like the thick of it. Elementary school is a lot, but once you have kind of crossover, especially one-on-one school, one or the other, and you're just balls deep in practices and drop-offs and pickups and
Play date,
kids to see friends,
birthday
to-
party,
all the shit.
all the shit.
That is the thick of it. It is hard as hell.
oh
So-
my god.
So
yeah,
my
yeah.
boys, also 2 years apart. My older son, I'm going to refer to him as boy one, is my junior in college in California. He's my ag student.
It's wild. I remember him being like, I don't know, 5 when I met him.
Yeah,
6.
I know. He was so little. And now he's wrangling hundreds of buffalo on this ranch in North Dakota, living his very best Yellowstone internship life. My younger son boy, too, just graduated from high school, just dropped him off at ASU. Storm. Now he's moving on to his next steps in pursuing sports broadcasting, journalism. Boys couldn't be further apart. But now I've returned home literally within days, and my nest is empty.
Okay, so do you want to talk about what your big girl job is?
My big old job that tries to pay for the tuition. So my big girl job. So I've had a very creative, long, windy road of experiences, companies, industries. My past 10 years, I've been involved in the wine and spirits industry. So I'm shuffling kids, hustling spirits. That's kind of been my jam. I'm well into the spirits industry.
Love it. My big girl job right now is doing strategic planning for individuals and corporations.
So great.
Like, no, I know my mentor,
My little grasshopper.
I know. But all of this throws back to how we first met, which is,
do we dare say 15 years ago?
well, do we want to talk about how old we are?
Well, I already claimed it. I'm 51. I don't give a shit.
And I already claimed I'm 25.
Yeah. Okay. So she was a child laborer that we recruited in the black market.
Intern, unpaid internship. I don't know.
You were just a child in the store that we were demoing. For me to lose fingers during my R&D.
So CPSC would come after it. Yeah. I'm missing a few limbs because of that, but guys, it was worth it. I met Jen.
We met at this really cool, irreverent company based in another country.
Mm-hmm.
They had some well-known juvenile brands, and I was managing the marketing for North America and needed help. Put an ad out there. How did I put the ad? Was it?
You know how.
It was Craigslist.
Yes, it was Craigslist.
We have Indeed then? Like, how
No,
did
we
job
didn't run. Wasn't it like Monster or something?
Oh, yeah.
But I found it on Craigslist.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Searching to all the other one ads.
Yeah.
Because you're in your mid-20s. You're like, exotic dancer.
Wait. Wasn't I 15?
Anyway, you probably had a fee. So you applied for the job as assistant for this position.
Nope.
So we met at first interview.
Yeah. Yeah. And should I get first impression?
Go first.
Okay. So my first impression of Jen was that she was bougie, on point, like classy bitch.
And let's be honest, bougie in Fort Collins is an oxymoron. So I might have had my sensible Jake.
That's not true.
White House.
That's not true.
Outfits.
Simon's Lane Bryant.
No, I wasn't Lynn Bryan. I wasn't quite to that. That target market. I was mid-30s and trying to like level up. And so that for me at the time was White House Black Market. Anyway.
At that time, I think my attire was like Forever 21. So we met at the interview and this bitch was looking great. I tried hard. I tanned. I put my hair in rollers.
There was a lot of tan. That was, yeah.
I put my hair in
The box.
rollers. I had a cute outfit, cute Forever 21 outfit on. I was looking good, and then she shows up, and I was like, God damn it.
My first impression was that you put time and attention into your presentation. And
Okay.
So
As a marketing person.
appreciated presentation, first impressions, tan, very tan, hair very coiffed, curled.
So big.
And it was big. And it was like, wow.
Bigger the hair, closer to God.
She must have been a sorority girl.
And so I got interviewed by you and our global foreign boss. So it was a tough interview. They were hitting hard questions. What's your most embarrassing moment? What is your worst quality?
Those are hard, but they're also very revealing.
Yeah, but
knee jerk on how you respond to it, and then like how you pull yourself together to respond in that immediate moment.
okay,
It's tough.
but
Those
also
questions are not easy. They're not fair.
okay, but also I feel like most people plan for those. So like, oh, my worst quality is that I'm a perfectionist, or I never say no. Yeah, I'm type A and I have to do everything. Like, no,
That's
no.
bullshit. That's always a scratch. You were definitely funny, and from then it was on.
She hired me.
We were fast partners at work, partners in crime, and now good friends.
So we're going to dig more into that next episode. Okay, wait, we're getting too deep in this. We have to do a
Summer recap.
You
It's a
have
quick
to.
summary. Quick summary is action-packed summer, multiple kids across two blended families graduating, getting a kid off to school.
You
Having
hosted
some parties, which felt like weddings.
with multiple
A
families.
nice little sneak away trip to Cabo. Here I am. So it's my quick and dirty.
That's it?
Well, but that's.
Oh boy.
I was you.
Oh, I'm going longer.
All right.
So this was the first summer that I've had a lot more flexibility with my job. I've been able to be home with the kids and do like fun things. In the past, I've always just put them in camps because I had to work full time. So this is the first summer that I actually had flexibility. I bought the Waterworld season pass. Oh,
And commitment.
yeah, I learned after the first time. I had big I had big regrets about it.
How many times have you gotten the value of your pass?
No. We went 3 times. If you don't get to Valley, you're standing in line. Yeah, you're fucked. You're standing in lines for hours, and I'm not doing that.
To Valley.
So to Valley means that you get to bypass the line waiting for the tubes.
So
you
it's
just
a fast pass at Disney.
It's a fast pass.
But
It's a fast.
far from Disney.
So I did Waterworld Fast Pass, which didn't pan out. I took the kids hiking, which didn't pan out. They just got eaten alive and sunburned. I did camps, like sports camps for them, which they hated.
Can I have you on something?
Do it.
That was amazing. You had some really great ideas for summer activities through chat.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did.
Which was brilliant.
That was actually it. So AI is tits. I mean, by the way, AI is going to take over all podcasts.
Yes.
Right? Because none of this is going to matter.
So our content
Yeah.
forward is going to be very polished.
This is our first and last one because AI is going to take So I asked AI to make a scavenger hunt for my kids. And it was tons of fun.
That's amazing. That's actually a great idea to use for other parties.
But hang on. I just finished my summer recap. They did sports camps they hated. And they did hockey. They're hockey boys. I signed them up and paid for all of the hockey skills.
It's exceedingly expensive and highly disappointing.
Which we're going to talk about in a couple episodes.
That's involving a field trip.
It is. Like, guys, tune in. It's going to be good. The best part was the last week of summer. My kids went to an amazing camp, Camp T. It was a week-long camp. It gave me and my husband a chance to go do a week-long trip for ourselves, which, by the way, trips without your kids is actual vacation.
It's dreamy because a family vacation is not
No,
vacation.
it's travel.
It's remote
travel.
parenting, like layering on the packing for multiple days. It sucks.
You've seen those memes that are like, oh, I'm so glad I brought my kids to another country so they can complain.
not eat the food.
They can fight and complain about not being on screens in another country.
Yeah,
That was my kids.
Yes, we have these like dreamy expectations of them, like absorbing the culture and
Oh.
experience. It's the same shit show from your living room, just in a different place.
Right. Okay. All right. So summer recap. So kids now then, yours are gone. You dropped them off.
Dropped them off. And I'm trying to assimilate to what that's like now, having that chapter of my life been closed. They say that 90% of the time that you spend with your kids is when they're at home. And you have those 18 summers, and that's it. I mean, there's a number on how many days you have with them, but that really hit me hard.
Okay. All right, Jen, we have to talk about why the fuck are we doing this?
Why are we doing this?
Everyone's doing this.
So we're late to the game. We're like the extra value meal podcast. It's like a little bit of all the things you like, kind of cheap and not the quantity that you want.
No,
Or the quality.
Well, yeah. So we're going to talk about that because it is, everyone's been doing this. Like, what value are our listeners going to get from us?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I just for posterity they can play this at our celebration of life.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you my thoughts.
Okay.
So my thoughts are that I think we have a lot of experience between the two of us as a millennial and
I'm not. Don't dare sing boomer.
okay. We have a lot of experience in friendships, momming, in careers, raising kids and careers, all of that shit that consumes your life.
Right.
And our hope is that people can hear our conversations, our experiences, and either laugh at us
Which
or
we're so open to.
100%. 100%. That's all my friendships. Is they're just loving at me like, what the fuck, Lindsay? And also maybe learning from us, which is what I have done with you.
You're so sweet. Well, and because
No.
you're like, girl, get rid of the goddamn square.
Oh my God, she
tip
thinks
nail.
square nail.
I do. I appreciate a tiny squared off, like a rounded square nail.
My mom also does.
See, I know, but she's a boomer. But I'm sorry. So I think okay. So I'm with you in all of that. I think from my view, what I can add to that is we've gone through a lot over the past 5 years through COVID. That's a lot of change in midlife too, with ourselves in our personal relationships, friendships, kids. There's a lot of change, and a lot of that has left some of us disconnected. I don't think that friendships are the same as what they were pre-pandemic. We're more disconnected. We spend more time on our phones. I think we're a little bit more hesitant or reserved to get together or have the phone call, which I'm not good enough on it all.
No, don't call me. Text me.
Yeah. But like even getting together just doesn't feel quite the same. I'm too tired. I'm in my 50s now. My time is limited, and I'm kind of bitchy now. I'm gonna blame it on the hormone loss, but
that's fair.
I'm assessing the best of what you have right now. Things are volatile and just the world around us, and I want to glom on to the best of what I enjoy, the things that bring me the most joy, the people that I value most. If this can be a moment in a day where you can find connection, you can find laughter, you can find some familiarity, you can find something to connect with us on. That's important. This is almost like a girlfriend chat that we're just opening up out there to find other friends too. Because it's hard. And let's be honest, it's hard to find friends in middle age. And you're in the thick of having to become friends with sport moms, which we have an episode. It's a whole culture and a whole thing.
Make sure follow us. You're to see it.
But this is, I think, an easy way to connect with some people that you might just find a distant friendship. But you're in your 40s, so you have a
25. She meant 25.
Okay, so you had kids when you were 10. In your age span, there's a lot of different life events that are happening. You have some friends who are single. You have some that are divorced. You have some like you that married your childhood sweetheart. You've been married for like 35 years.
Yep.
And there's also career change in terms of moving up in the company you're working for, transitioning jobs, job loss, reassessing, where the hell am I? Do I even enjoy what I'm doing right now? Is it too late to pivot?
We've had so many conversations about this, you and I. Like, you've helped me so much through all those questions of like, should I feel guilty about not being a volunteer in my kid's classroom? Should I feel guilty that I am not working till 8 p.m. at work because I'm at home feeding my kid? You know, so many questions. And like that, I think, is all of what we're going to be talking about.
Right.
What we're not going to be talking about. We're not therapists.
No.
You're not going to get any real good counseling.
We offer suggestions, perspective, but it's not advice.
No.
Not at all.
No.
You take from this
what you want.
It's a flea market conversation. Like if there's any little nugget of something that you found that's amazing, then take it. But it by no means is it endorsed. Is it quality? It's just nuggets of like, for free.
It's not
the cardboard sign for free. That's it.
I also think a flea market you have to negotiate, right?
But maybe we're just the stuff in the corner that still leaves the neighborhood that's like for free.
Well, that's a garage sale.
Well, maybe that's what it's.
That's a neighborhood garage sale. That anything
you find some good shit. Other times you just like walk by. So that's where we're at.
We're on the side of the road that didn't sell at the garage sale.
It depends also what the garage sale is too. Sometimes you can go through and find some bushy ass shit. I was just in Scottsdale, and I guarantee you those bitches have some good shit in your buy. No, but we always go to the thrift stores there, and they have great shit.
Okay,
I don't. I follow my person who. Should I just like name who he is? Like, so, divorced, been married many years. I'm on now to my second relationship. Someone I've known for many years. We're not married yet. And so my long-time joke with him, because he's Irish and he's shorter than I am, although he says that he's the same height, I refer to him in an endearing but probably insulting way as Lucky Charms.
Lucky.
Lucky? So I'm just going to refer to him as Lucky Charm.
Love it.
Yes,
So-
protect his height and his anonymity.
So you guys didn't go garage selling?
No, but when we go out there, they know all the best places to buy the best shit. So they're
Lucky Charms does?
Oh, hell yeah.
Why?
He finds the best.
Oh.
He's addicted with like shopping for shit or garage selling.
Love
whatever.
that.
So there's a chain in Arizona called My Sister's Closet, and it's all high-end designer stuff. Some of it I'm like, I don't know if I'd spend $400 on that's pretty scuffed. I think there's some gum in the shoe, but they have really good stuff there. So Lucky Charms always finds the best shit, and he always has the eye. I lose interest. I kind of go through this paralysis of too many decisions, and I just freeze. I can't find anything, so I just follow him around. That's all I do. I hate it. Hate it.
So this podcast will never be scripted.
It's just rambling.
We're
It's
just
ra- it's
it's
we're
fucking
rambling
nonsense.
to a theme.
Yes, it's rabbit holes, but with a main hole that we're trying to.
And not every episode will be us just in front of a mic. We have plans to do some really fun experiential stuff, like getting out into the public and having some field trips.
Yeah.
And
We're
we
gonna
have some-
bring guests on.
Yes.
It's gonna be
We
sick.
have an episode about fashion experiments when it comes to a wedding.
That one I'm
Excited.
so excited about.
They all came in, by the way.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they're all there. I have
Did you see them? Don't open them.
no. I
You
haven't.
have to. So
We're
we have
doing
to
the-
video
We're
the.
doing the unboxing, or in this case, it's the unbagging.
We have to video it, and then we'll put it on YouTube.
So,
What are we doing next?
what's our last segment? Let these poor people go.
This is another consistent that we're always gonna do, and
Yes, yes.
started a long time ago when we worked together. In fact, I think it started before that with
Yeah.
kids.
I actually stole this activity or engagement concept from my son's kindergarten classroom. I thought it was so endearing, and it's a really nice icebreaker for any situation, whether you're in kindergarten or it's your coworkers or your kid coming home the other day, whatever it is. So the premise of it is called Bubble Up, Bubble Down. You share something good that happened for you and something that didn't go so well. A challenge that you were bummed out about. So you have perspective, the good and balance of both, which I think is great. Can I just say that I hate those icebreaker fucking activities when you go to a networking event. Tell me something surprising or interesting about yourself.
The most embarrassing moment.
Shit, 2 lies and 1 truth about yourself.
Oh,
That's
that's
bullshit.
so-
This is very simple, authentic, and so we welcome you to take this to use in whatever capacity that might be helpful, because it's pretty cool.
And we're
it's
gonna
been-
do it.
It's
We're
been nice to hear coworkers of mine who took it and use it now with their team.
Okay.
Bubble down.
Okay.
Go
You want to go for me?
Yep, you go first.
All right, my bubble up. So obviously, kids going back to school, like amazing. I love routines. I'm so type A. I need consistency. I love that I get the kids out of the house and I have the house to myself, so I can have coffee. I can go to the gym. I can do all my things, and we're back in our routine.
Routine is key.
I love routine. Summer just fucks up everything.
Free ranging.
It's wild. It's
Right.
it's the Wild West. Consistency is good. My bubble down is that it is too hot in Colorado for our kids.
When you saw it, they were out of the house.
My kids get out of school at noon every single day for the last 2 weeks, and potentially next week. So that's
Yeah.
bubble up with that.
Mine goes back to me taking my son to school. There are multiple bubbles up and bubbles down with this. To be at a place where you can see any of your kids, but also your last one, make it. He's been so excited to go to this school. He wants to go into sports journalism. He's thrilled about it. We've been marching towards this entire year. The reality of it being here is hard. It was so hard coming back to an empty house. And the past couple of days, I've had these knee-jerk reactions to shut my office door because I work from home. My son's going to come home from work tonight and he's going to tell us about his day. And he's not there. It feels like I'm missing an arm. So that's been hard. But a really funny bubble down is that I took the time to go on a road trip with him, the two of us, through my hometown in Albuquerque on the way to Arizona. So it was
Breaking Bad.
oh yes. He and I are diehard fans. Diehard
Same.
fans. So I was so excited to go take him and show him, like, actually, it's not just a show. This is where your mother was born and raised. So
And literally they make meth.
oh yes, and I think probably closer to home than I thought. So I took him by my childhood home, which was shockingly dilapidated. And there was an RV parked in the side of the yard that was our garden before growing up. The paint is peeling, and guaranteed there's some definite illegal activity happening there for sure, 1,000%.
It's RV or single wide?
When I drove by before a few years ago, it was an RV. So it was definitely Walter and Jesse vehicle. This time it was a truck attached to a tow behind trailer that they had used their neighbor's yard to collapse the fence to get it in the backyard. The house was just in shambles. And then seeing the yard, I was just like, God, this is where I grew up. I knew it had gone downhill, but having seen that, he's like, wow. I'm like, yeah, but think of like Breaking Bad. Like, this is kind of cool.
That was your
Like,
silver lining?
no, yeah, well, that. So then, okay, let's go by Walter White's house because it was around the corner. It was 8 minutes away.
Wait, does that really exist?
Yeah, oh, it totally does.
Oh, I thought it was like studio.
Oh, no, it's a real house. And so for a long time after the show ended, people were driving by and throwing pizzas on this poor family's house.
That's so funny.
So it was sold. Someone bought it who was not a fan of the show, and she put this wrought iron gate around her house.
Oh.
But they do tours in Albuquerque. And so I thought for
Of the house?
of just the whole Breaking Bad experience. So I thought for a hot minute, oh, should we do this tour? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. We didn't. And I thought, let's drive by the house. We won't stop. We pulled up at this house. 3 in the morning. Like, we weren't going to like be obnoxious. We're just gonna drive by, picture, and going. Dude, there were 30 people in front of the house just gawking and taking pictures and like wandering in the neighbor's yard, trying to get better angles. And I was like, God, what a nightmare for the person that lives there.
They actually live there?
They had a wrought iron gate around their
Oh my
driveway.
God, somebody turned it into a museum or something.
They couldn't monetize up. No one wants people peeping in their house all day. But the people who were there were so rude. I mean, it wasn't
Like the owners?
the Tourons of Albuquerque. They were in the neighbor's yard trying to get better pictures of like the Walter White house.
That's who's getting fucked right now is the neighbors.
Oh, it was horrific.
Yeah.
So we took our drive-by photo and split. It was bad, but interesting. I took him down the infamous Central in Albuquerque, which is so rough.
Is it like Main Street or what?
It's kind of like the main drag in Albuquerque where all the things happen. That was basically the epicenter of Breaking Bad. And so we turned on to the road, which is further north, which used to be in a somewhat nicer area. It was all homeless people, hookers, meth addicts stumbling in the street.
Sounds amazing.
It was quite the spectacle, like starting down. The last time I was driving through there with like a
Can you draw me a 10?
there was someone who was taking a shit on the side of the road. And
Perfect.
it is a disaster.
Oh,
It's so bad. I almost wonder if Albuquerque attracted this after the show. It was a sight. So Bubble Down, I think, was kind of seeing the state of the places that I used to be in, live, hung out, whatever. And the state that they're in, the Bubble Up was having that awesome time with my son and driving all the way to Arizona and just laughing about things. It was quality time they'll never forget.
I love it.
That was my huge Bubble Up.
All right, we gotta end. Let's talk about what next episode looks like.
So next episode, we're gonna dive a bit deeper into relationships, relationships, the workplace, work life, and how essential that is for women, whether you're Gen Z, a millennial, Gen X. Relationships and connections are vital. And we'll just talk a bit about ours and other experiences
and the benefits of it.
Yes.
There also is some negatives, which we'll talk about.
But the flip side of it.
There's a flip side.
There's also another cocktail. Inspired cocktail.
We're always going to do that. What I would encourage you guys to do is please like us everywhere that you listen to podcasts. Also follow us on all the socials. So TikTok, YouTube at Shaken Unfiltered.
Right. On Instagram at Shaken_Unfiltered. And we welcome feedback, but just don't be shitty. If you hate us, then just hate us.
Hey, disagree. I want to hear shitty. Please shit on me.
But can we but we're not welcoming this shit.
You know what I mean? I don't care. And last time
shit on Lindsay.
Yeah, I could take it, guys.
I can take it.
But also, what we want to hear from you guys now is what do you want out of this podcast? Like, tell us.
When it comes to midlife,
careers and friendships.
There's some amazing accounts out there that we'll talk about in future episodes that have just blown up about things that people are over. And this one woman who's just done a stellar job of it. So we'll talk about that too. But Yeah, midlife.
Yeah.
Just the dynamics that we're all going through in our different generations and how we find experiences that are similar.
What are you not getting out of other podcasts that you want to hear from
What's
us?
annoying? Tell us what not to do.
See,
Tell us what not to do.
shit on us.
Yeah.
Shit on
Constructive shit.
Yeah. All right, guys. Next week, Work Wives. Tune in. We love you. Bye.
Great. Got that?